Alright, back to business, huh? And sorry if you hear jet noises or anything in the background. It's just an inescapable factor of today. It's my last day to record before I leave for a trip again, and so I need to get videos done, and god damn it, there's like planes flying around all day. This is bullshit. I don't have control over this. So if you hear any weird rumble noises, it's the police state going after the Augs. Yeah, it's immersion. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's quite a look.
Hello? Oh, whoa, whoa, what? Hello, open world scripting. That hasn't happened yet. I was wondering why they were running around at first. Well, obviously we're gonna have to check that out. Because that can't not be a big deal, right? Oh. Come on. There we go. What was that? Explosion at Stain. What is this? What was it?
Are you blind? Stanek's shop won't be open for a while.
Interesting. I don't know if we have much to go on. Was that just a random detail? That seemed like it was scripted. I don't know if it was super related to what just happened or not, though. Okay, I've messed with the video settings a little bit. We'll see if it makes the game run smoother. I don't know where to balance the thing not necessarily. This game has amazingly intensive video settings, by the way. Like, that freaking menu just keeps going. With settings I'm not used to seeing in any game, really. Some of these things are like, wow. So we'll see. I've changed a few of them. I think it still looks alright. But I think I'm currently running closer to 60. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've had more struggle with this game than any other game, really, trying to figure out how to make it run quite right. And I'm really having trouble telling sometimes whether or not it's running smoothly or if any jerkiness is from, like, the movement method as opposed to the animation or what. Anyway.
The clockman's clock is ticking.
Good one. Come on, let's blow this place.
Oh, volley henchman.
I'm the funny guy, not you.
Alright, so let's review our objective now that we're here in a world that's post-explosion distraction. Oh yeah, we have some points to spend here, too. Could go further into battery capacity, but maybe not. Cloaked takedown, probably not. Usually, for me, the point of cloaking in the first place is to go past people, usually. We could go for health regens, and so on. Do I not have this? Oh, flash suppressant. It's not a terrible idea. I already expanded my map. Vision and feedback would be iffy. Hacking Fortify is not terrible. I think I'm just gonna save up for these bonuses now. Let's get Icarus Dash finally. Yeah. Icarus Dash, probably focus enhancement. Where was Tesla? There's Tesla. Let's get some of those things. My main stuff's kind of maxed out, aside from skills I don't necessarily care as much about. Alright, so we're looking for Nomad Stanek. Smiley discovered that the timing mechanism used to detonate the terrorist bombs came from a custom-made wrist watch, and now I need to find Nomad Stanek, the watchmaker. He owns a shop nearby, but he lives in Davni District. Right, Building 96. That's why that's the significance of the exploding building. They had the clock face in front. It was Stanek. That was his place of work, and now it's done goofed. Whoops. Someone's not too happy with this guy, apparently. Oh. Someone beat their way to the door, too. Just to check to see if anyone's still in the house. No signals. What do we got? Techatate machine. A magazine, sorry. Techatate? Something like that. Technology trends technology trends of the 21st century. Top-rated articles of the month. Where are they now? An exclusive interview with David Seraph. Stairway to Heaven. Tales of the Darknet. Rabia. I hate those types of articles. I see websites on the internet sometimes where they'll have entire articles that'll have like a headline that sounds like it's something you'd kind of want to read about, but But then when you get to the actual article itself, it's just a list of article names. I'm like, what? No, just tell which one. And then it seems like you can't even find the one that you were actually looking for. I just took whiskey from a crime scene. I'm a terrible cop. I'm a terrible cop. We should go play L.A. Noire so I can totally just completely screw up every single investigation. Make everybody proud. A bedroom. Oh, there are clocks everywhere. I was like, what is that sound? I'm freaking out. I thought that was the, I saw this thing above the door. I'm like, oh my god, it's a bomb. Whoa, that's loud. Yeah, thanks for that, outside world, ruining my recordings. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, just spend all day thinking about whether or not a plane's gonna hit my house. It's great. It's really fun to think about. Alright, dude had a lot of clocks. Definitely seeing some of the effects of turning down the visuals, but I think it is making the game run smoother. I think... Whoa, that moved. Hi. Hello, secret passageway. We'll get to you in a moment. Let's check out the more optional areas first, real quick. That's just a bathroom. Yeah, the planes are just coming and going all day, ruining my day. No, it's great. It's great. Thanks. Thanks. Don't... It's not like any of us work with audio professionally or anything, but can't afford to have a really expensive recording studio for all of our stuff. Not much else going on in here. Alright, let's check out the secret room. Was that poster? Rock on. This is a mirror, right? Does it look like the room behind me at all? It does not. The door's in the wrong place, next to the cupboard. Cupboard's the wrong size. Yeah. It's a fixed image of a completely different room. Which is fine, that's how reflections work in video games. They're always a really weird, distorted image you're not supposed to look up close to. That's probably the real reason why Jensen's mirror was broken. They turned it into a character moment of like, I didn't ask for this. But, is that... Ah, that's nice. But the real reason, probably, that they decided to make his window broken in his apartment in the first game was because they didn't want people... They didn't want to have to try to make a good reflection, which... I think... It's weird, I saw a good reflection in Prey in 2006, and I feel like I never saw a good mirror reflection again in all of video games, practically. Like, it must be just really hard to render. Even games that seemed all about the visuals, hello Neuropocene, like Soma, had non-working mirrors, and then if you wanted to look at a reflection, you had to click on the mirror and activate a mirror, like a cutscene, to see that yourself in the mirror, which was actually a reveal in the game. Like the mirrors served a purpose, which is why they had to animate them sometimes. Hello, secret vent. I'm awfully curious about you. Just gotta get all this crap out of the way. Die, crates. You don't belong in this world. It is not by my cardboard that I am once again given flesh. Alright, let's open you up. No bad Stanek. We could reveal, I have the space for it, but it's only a level 1. I feel like my chance of success is pretty high with this one, that I don't have to worry about it. Let's just click everywhere and see if I win. I win. The end.
Access granted.
About as expected. It's a main story mission, which means that it's paradoxically, despite its importance, really easy to hack. The ongoing issue with the Deus Ex a little bit. Allison is dangerous. From Dr. Evan Rondo. Nomad, Allison attacked me. I am deeply concerned for her well-being right now, and yours for that matter. She is dangerous. I'm sorry, Nomad, but I had to report the incident to the police. The things she was saying were very disturbing. I know the doctors at Bonis failed her, and I know you were hoping that I could repair her mental state, but, and this is my professional opinion here, I'm not entirely convinced she wants to be helped. I'm not even sure her condition is related to her injuries at all. There's something else going on with her. Something inborn. Please, don't bring her here anymore. I'm sorry. Dr. Rondo. Not a good sign. Termination of inpatient care. From Emma Jean. Mr. Stanek, even though your daughter continues to make a slow recovery from the severe neurotic depressive illness which has necessitated her inpatient care, we are sorry to have to inform you that she cannot be mentally restored. Effective 2/16/28, we kindly request Allison to be returned to your care. You may collect her at our facility or on or before the aforementioned date. Once in your care, Allison should be followed up on regularly by outpatient clinic with Dr. Rondo. I'm Truly sorry we were unable to provide Allison with successful treatment. So they've tried multiple places and multiple people, and this person's not fixable. Raditch. It's always Raditch showing up again. Nomad, it has come to my attention that your daughter may be involving herself with the wrong people. If so, she should be discouraged strongly. Keep an eye out, Nomad. It would be a shame if some of her mess were to splash onto you. R. It's Allison. This is her. Now we know what she looks like. So these are all important characters because they actually have face portraits on their emails. It's kind of a slightly disappointing that that even works that way. It's kind of like I Am Setsuna, where it's like, oh, look, someone who's clearly going to be a party member later, because you would talk to somebody and they would suddenly have a portrait when nobody else in the game had a portrait. And like, oh, I guess they're a party member later. Like, you know that when someone's going to show up in a cutscene or in missions because they actually have faces. From Nomad to Allison. Dearest daughter, why are you avoiding me? When I first brought you home from the hospital, you were so happy. For the first time, I thought you had finally found some peace. But now I'm frightened that those parasites you've fallen in with are corrupting you. I'm sorry. I know they are your friends, but I wish you wouldn't shut me out of your life. Please. I need to see you. Meet me? Even for a few minutes. Just so I can see that you are okay. I'll get your favorite table at the Irish Stool. You remember the spot downstairs? Allison, please come. Promise me? Your loving father. I can't promise, but know that even though the paths we walk are forever fated to run in parallel, I do love you, Father. Aww. So she's not trying to abandon him, but she's compelled to go somewhere else. What was that? Hello, is there something in... Oh, it's a triangle.
They come to me to take care of you. Business is business, my friend. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride.
What? It's a death trap. Is there gas coming in? Oh, there is. Alright. I'm gonna leave now. I didn't even realize that the thing was talking to me at first. I hid because I heard a voice. I'm like, I'm hiding now. I didn't realize it was Raditch straight up creating a death trap for me. Well, that was easy to escape. I already had a vent found because I pre-searched things. Wait, is this the same apartment still? This is the bathroom, isn't it? Is anyone attacking me? There's hazardous gas in that room, but is it going to make its way into here? Or is it just in that contained room? Well, that was easy.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be. The Red Light District, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the Diwali now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
Alright. That's fitting enough. By the way, let's go ahead and finally grab Icarus Dash after all this time. Unstable. What are we going to do? Let's change the activation status. We'll get rid of... Nah, Titan could be useful. It's armor after all. Peps is not bad either. Typhoon. Let's disable Typhoon. Really, Typhoon is a special one and not a main one? That's weird, right? I'm not crazy. That's weird, right? I'll get rid of my robot stuff. I guess I can finally sell off my ammo then. Alright. So now I've got a Icarus Dash. Pew! So I presumably can aim somewhere and be like, oh, it doesn't work like that, huh? Well, that's disappointing. I always imagined I'd be able to point at a spot on the map and be like, boom, just like teleport to it instead of running at it. Still, I can still teleport. That's useful. We'll just have to get used to the stipulations, the limitations of it. How far does it go, by the way? So I'll put my back to this and point forward. About halfway. Alright, that's a decent chunk. Can I do it? Now let's see if I can do it while crouching. And if I stay crouched. I do. Aha! That could get me around. And it actually doesn't cost that much to do either, look at that. It's not decreasing my power by that much. I could do it if... Like, I'm about to drain my battery in a moment here. Let's just get down to that part already and just accept that. Oh, I can't use it now. Weird. It wasn't using that much, I thought. Oh, now I can use it. Now I can use it. Wait, what? What? Oh, that was... I have to aim in a no? Huh. Well, I can still use it relatively frequently, even with this thing set up. That's the important thing. So now I can cloak for just a moment. Really, just a moment, though. I can do my vision thing and I do my dash thing, and those all fit. Even when I'm at minimum battery. This is level 1 security. There's probably something good in here. It's probably important, honestly. If it's level 1 security.
Access granted.
That was easy. No one's in here? All your apartment are belong to me. Cardboard box. Hello, hacking. Hello, other stuff. Hello, money. Oop, not you. There we go. More hacking. More parts. More hacking. Jeez. It's a hacking heavy room, huh? Anything else in here? It's a biocell right there. This camera thing's great. It's so great. It's so great. It's so great. Alright, nothing else in this room that I can see. What's the deal with the camera? There was a camera set up, right? Yeah, pointing at that... Pointing to the window, it looks like. Is it for spying on something? The thing outside's mostly just a tree. What's out there to look at? There's file boxes. No hints of things behind said file boxes. This thing's already unlocked. I'm stealing your wine. Nothing else? There's one. More alcohol to steal. Alright, what's on here? Ooh, this guy looks important. Aurelius Milkovich. Automatically recorded between AK and... So AK is Kevlon Alexander, I assume? No, Kelvin Alexander's Kelv. So AK-99 must be Aurelius Milkovich, I think. Probably. Kelly, you there? Ori, something wrong with the parts I sent you? No, it's something else. The key to that insurance I was telling you about. You're still planning that? I told you, Ori. They don't care about you anymore. You ceased to exist after they fired us. Then why do I still have the headaches? Why do I still need the new pause? There's no chip. You have PTSD. Everyone in our line of business does. That's all it is. You can get help, but you need to talk to someone. You want me to end up on an official file? Forget it. No. They want to scratch that chapter out of history, including us. Whatever's in the vault is the key to buying my safety when they finally find me. If anything happens to me, you can get the key yourself. It's in my store lockbox. Okay, give me the code. And nothing's going to happen to you. No chance. I'm not writing it down. It's the year we started working together, before it all went bad. Christ, it's the last time I remember not having to look over my shoulder. Fine, but I don't see how you're expecting to use this. You're going to walk in? Oh, no, shit. I got it mixed up. Whatever. Who do you think's guarding the place? Things haven't changed that much. Fine. Look, man, I'm gonna go. I just hope you know what you're doing. Saved. So, the year they met each other... Is the year they met each other or worked together? Let's see. The year we started working together. There it is. A lot of typos in here, which is intentional, I'm sure. Okay, so when these characters met, started working together is a code to something, but nice little nod to the idea of not making the mistake of writing down codes in a world where everybody writes down all their codes, and that's how Jensen gets into everything. Welcome to Palisade Property Bank. All the preliminary checks have been completed. You blah 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 blah. Processing. Account setup. As per your request, I have not sent your account information via this email. You have but to make an appointment to come to my office. Okay, so he's being paranoid and avoiding a paper trail, setting up a Palisade bank. I may have already broken into his vault then. Whoopsie. Hello?
I could use a drink.
Do I know that guy? Is it the guy from the DLC of the first game? Am I crazy? A lot of photos of one location here. They've been busy. Surprised they didn't set this place up to explode if somebody sneaks in or something. Yep. Oh, no Icarus. No Icarus because I grabbed a ledge, and so that undoes the fall damage, I think. I think that's why there was no Icarus animation that time. That's silly. Video games, you silly. What are you doing? You look You look poised for something. What are you gonna do?
So you are certain
Strange sights. You guys aren't even facing each other as far as I can tell. So I can disable a security drone from here. That's kind of neat. Oh, he's just advertising for the stripper place. Okay, that's fine. When he said over here, I thought he was actually going to be... I thought he'd be able to do something. Nope. I'm always on the lookout for side quests, but it's hard to pick them out from the crowd sometimes. So when someone starts shouting over here, I think that that's going to be what's going on there. So I think we're dealing with the Diwali a lot here, so I figure we're probably going to be breaking into that area that I was in earlier, which is part of why I didn't go in at first, is I figured I was going too far into a place I was probably about to go into later.
I have rights. You cannot detain me without charging me. This I know.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No, those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child, gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help! She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced!
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never... They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it, Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nikoladzzi.
What? Why would he... I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known and respected. Radic liked my watches. He knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. But deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have!
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison, ex-military EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is. But I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Bit of a change of pace to talk to somebody like that that's important to the story, and they're genuinely just like giving out the information and just being forthcoming after the first couple sentences. Whereas so many of them have been like these prolonged interrogation scenes, basically.
Not much going on.
What are you guys guarding?
Ukaž mi doklady, Augu. A žádný zbrklý pohyby.
You watch American television, don't you?
Skvělý, typický nafoukaný amík. Všechno se točí kolem vás, co? PH847. Tak to vidím prvně. Ale souhlasí to.
Glad to hear it.
Tak ty rozumíš, jo? Dobrý, rozuměj, že na mě ty fajnový číslíčka na tvým ID žádnej dojem nedělaj. A teď pohyb.
The police spend a lot of time being real proud of themselves, don't they? Nope. Hello?
Tak tohle teda nešlo podle plánu.
What are you doing? Fixing up? Huh. Kinda thought he'd be working on the speaker or something, but he's working on... that? The scaffolding? Okay. Oh. Let's close that. It's just open. Have I been in here before? I feel like I've been in here before. I don't know, I was kind of just taking a look around to an extent. Let's wander on. Hello? So if I disable them, would they just fall out of the sky and just collapse on the ground, potentially break themselves? That'd be amusing. They seem like they might be pretty hardy though, so maybe they wouldn't fall apart. They just get back up when they wake up. But that's Miller's apartment. Did we just give up on the other... is the other whoa, the other objective was just gone. I was gonna say, like, what is that? That's a different thing entirely. Okay, so the other quest dead ends until I continue with something else. Okay, so Alex thinks Miller is dirty, and he did seem legitimately upset by Rucker's death. He's left town for a while, and I may be able to determine his true loyalties by breaking into his apartment on his street. Didn't I already break into his apartment? Miller was my boss, right? And we found out that he's... oh, hello. Aha, your absinthe is mine. We found out that he was gay, and he was getting a divorce, and they were like squabbling over who gets the children.
Think he could have been inside the shop?
Yeah, we've already been through this. So I guess it'll be a short investigation, where I'll just quickly find the one thing I need and move on. Hello? Hello, homeless. Kinda surprised they're allowed inside. Usually they get kicked out. There's a lot of guards right outside. I wonder if that's the state of things now, is that maybe the guards are so dead set on dealing with all the augs everywhere that they don't even care about the homeless problem anymore. Nobody appears to be in there. I did have vent access, but I don't really remember where that was. I think I already took this dude's weapons and everything before. Oh well. Right around to there. Oh. So if I get spotted, we're in trouble. 60%, whereas these are 15%. So there's a statistically low... oh, screw me, right? Never mind. It's talking about there being a statistically lower chance of me getting caught if I go this way, and then whoops. I'm gonna need my stop worm, aren't I? Yep. Alright. There we go. Almost made it. It's like, yeah, I have a lower chance of getting caught if I go this way. Boom, caught on them immediately.
I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
Alright, so let's find the key thing I apparently didn't find last time I was here. Because I've already come here and, like, I've turned off their computers and everything. Oh, there's a new one here. Orion Instant Messaging Autosave. From Neil Matthew Smith J. Miller. You need to sign the consent form today. I'm not kidding, Jim. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it right here. And? I'm sorry, Neil. I don't think we should be rushing into this. Surgery's a big deal. God damn you. We are not rushing into this. Your daughter's in pain. I know that. Do you? I just think we should investigate other options. You aren't here. You don't see her suffering every day. In a few years, calm down. She won't be able to walk. Her spine will get worse. Her bones. I can't talk to you when you're like this. Will continue to degrade. She needs the surgery. I'm signing off. We're not even supposed to be talking at all. So on top of anything else,
just hacked Miller's computer. There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep looking. We may not get another chance at this.
Found another thing I didn't get the first time. There was a little laser targeting system hidden under the stairs. Anything new in the floorboards? Nope. Yep. It is funny knowing that I explored this entire place already in the past.